Hello, class. This is your teacher trying something new. So go ahead and open up Geogebra, start it up, and I want you to use basically the regular view. You just need to add in the grid. Okay, today we're going to be dilating a triangle from a point that's not the origin. And the reason I'm making this is because I couldn't find one that was not using the origin point. So, go ahead and create a triangle. If you, like me, don't like the fact that triangles come with segments with labels, you can go here and edit your option, the labeling. I choose only label new points. So here we're going to create a new polygon. And there we go. No side length labels. The other thing we're going to need, or we're going to need two things. We're going to need a focal point. I'm going to go ahead and put mine here at 1, 1. And I'm going to then create a slider. The slider is going to be our scale factor. And we're going to set this thing K. And I want it to be an integer from, and I do want negative scale factors just to show you what those are like. So 5 to 5, negative 5 to 5. There we go. And for some reason it's not liking that name K when I put it in, so I'm going to just redo it there. Okay, so now what I want you to do is take the line tool, draw a line through D and all the vertices of our triangle. So that's DB. And once again, this D is our focal point, so I'm going to relabel that focal just to make it a little nicer. Okay, the next thing I need to do is, because I want to make this thing, but I want to make it twice as far away, right? So I need to find the distance from my focal point to point A, C, and B. And I think the easiest way to do that is to just create a segment there. So you'll notice that these segments show up at the bottom and they're I, J, and L. So what we're going to do now is we're going to use a new tool. It's called Circle with Center and Radius. And what it'll allow us to do is create a length that's our scale factor times the length of those segments. So I'm going to take my scale factor K, and then I'm going to multiply it by the segment I, which is from my focal point to A. So K times I. And right now, with a scale factor of 1, you can imagine it goes through point A. But as I move my scale factor, it's right now at 2, which is twice as far away. So I need to go ahead and create that intersection point. And once again, I'm going to relabel this to use the convention we've been using, which is A prime. Because that's where the image of A goes. So, what I'm going to do, now I'm done with the circle, so I can hide it. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. I'm going to create another circle with the focal point centered, and now I need to find my segment that goes through the focal in B, which is L. So I need to multiply my K factor, which is my scale factor, times L. There we go. I'm going to mark that intersection. And then I'm going to relabel it B prime. Okay, and then hide that circle. Once again, I'm going to go ahead, circle with center and radius, focal point, K times my segment to point C, which is J. Okay, and this is why hiding circles helps. So I'll hide that circle, because that was the one off of B. This is the one off of C. So right here, relabel U, C prime. Okay, hide my circles. Oh, want the go. Can then go create a polygon. And now I've got my scaled figure. So if this works right, I should be able to change my K and change the size of my second triangle. So as I move K, that thing gets bigger. Obviously with the scale factor 0, it's going to get absorbed right into my focal point. And what happens if I have a negative scale factor? Well, I have to do some zooming, but if I have a negative scale factor, interesting. I'll get back to you on that. Maybe I'll have an answer by class. So, positive scale factor. There we go. Now if I move my focal point, I can also change where that guy is moved. Okay. So, a dilation using GeoGebra. Hope this helps.